Hello, everybody. Welcome to the PuzzlesRS Podcast. We've got a pretty good show lined up for you tonight. We are going to be covering the
man,
the myth,
an absolute RuneScape icon,
and a true genius and visionary.
and a gentleman too, helping out smaller channels and
he's
giving them great exposure. Streamers, he's a gem. You gotta admit, he's a gem.
And you know what? He even said that he is the opposite of the devil. Which, I know the man's humble, but, you know...
I'll give him that, though.
He's humble.
He's not going
to outright say he's Jesus Christ. But
he might think it, but he won't say it. Which is fine, as long as he doesn't say it, right?
Yeah, he's a humble man.
Very.
Now, we are going to be covering Oakdice. Of course, that's who came to mind. All right.
Yeah, that's the first thing. What do you think RS community gods? You got your Zamorak, Ceradome, and Guthix, but above them
is Oakdice.
I mean, come on,
I know. What
number one swapper, what a gem.
Yeah, he does it, and you know what the great thing about him being a coin swapper is, and he said this, so you know it's true.
Okay.
He does it for the community. He doesn't do it for himself.
It's not like he's shown his PayPal how much money he's made when he's fucked on Son of Old School or anything, right? Yeah. He has it for everyone but him.
Everyone but him.
Everyone but him.
It's truly a unique service.
Absolutely.
He is giving. Now, before we get into the videos themselves, I have to say that when I look at myself in the mirror, I tend to, I become very, very, what's the word, insecure, because I know that I am not the man that Oakdice is. And I don't think I could ever be the man that Oakdice is.
I'm not too certain that you couldn't become as good as him. You won't be as beloved as he is.
Oh, he's universally loved.
But I wouldn't sell yourself short either. Okay. But let's get right into it.
We can all aspire to be the Oakdice.
We really could.
The Oakdice in our dreams. Anyways, of course we're being sarcastic. Oakdice sucks. Now, we're going to be getting into videos just covering Oakdice.
Yeah, this will be more of the roast dice.
Yeah, roast dice. Yeah, that is exactly what this is. Now, the reason why we're covering him, and we're covering a selection of videos, is because it's ridiculous.
More of their personal favorites, and one video kind of says it all about him. A few videos.
There is a pattern that we've noticed. Okay, first off, it's very obvious that he's trying to be the freaking Keemstar or Leafy of the RuneScape community.
I like how he alternates between wanting to be Leafy and then Keemstar, back to Leafy on a different rant, and then Keemstar again.
Yeah, and let's just say that if you thought that, all the controversies with Keemstar not having sufficient proof for his claims being bad, you would think that they have you would think that Keemstar had the journalistic integrity of the most honorable scholar, because this
guy has no idea.
Okay. It's not just speculation. It's the most baseless and absurd speculation you can ever imagine.
The worst part is he makes it up as he's recording.
Yeah.
For a couple of them.
Yeah, and we will get into some of those Keemstar, Keemstar 1.0 videos, private server version of Keemstar, further on in the podcast. But this is when he's trying to be like Leafy.
Right.
First off, you might notice the title, The Worst Kid Ever to Exist, the Internet.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Really? You couldn't even look at your title a second time? The worst kid to ever exist. The Internet. So the Internet is now the kid. So there's no colon. But so this kid is called the Internet.
No, it almost makes it seem like the verb, it changes the whole meaning of it. It makes it seem like the kid is the one who's existing the Internet.
You know what? That's actually
the worst kid to ever exist the Internet. Well, I hope that he gets replaced soon, because if he's so bad at keeping the Internet existent, then we're going to have some trouble. All right.
Props to this kid. He's done a good job lately.
Oops, we went to slide 3. Oops, that is bad. Now, we got to play this.
No worries. definitely.
The mother of a great friend of mine has been taken.
All right, so we're not going to play this entire thing first. But do you mind just giving a general gist of what's being covered in this first portion of the video?
I'm pretty sure he was just talking about someone who's doing a League of Legends stream to raise money for cancer research to help a friend or loved one. I wasn't 100% sure on the context behind it, though. But I'm guessing if you can just read this.
Yeah.
If you really want to. It says in the video, look, the charity that is going to www.cancer.ca in the stream. Where you can find them.
We're going to get into kind of the more meat of the video because this is just absolutely horribly boring if you just watch it from the start.
Oakdice has no personality.
Not a comedic fucking bone in his body.
Not
Sorry,
at all.
bud.
Not even close.
And for the good 2 minutes, I was having a laugh. I was laughing, not because he was a 14-year-old.
That laugh. Oh my god.
Nothing more really needs to be said about that laugh other than just really, why?
Yeah.
Like, your high-pitched fake laughing is better.
But because I had no idea that the main co-star of the stream was gonna be the dude from the movie Up, bro. I mean, this dude looks identical to the dude from the movie Up.
Okay, now it's just blatant. Look at him. I'm gonna try and be Leafy's here because I've seen how popular Leafy got roasting people. I mean, look, he's from Up. He looks like he's from Up. He looks like he's from Up. It's like, really?
Yeah, and he does that.
Is that the best?
And the best part is the fake laughing. Like,
yeah. Oh man. Just look at him. He looks like he's kicking
I'm so clearly cracking myself up. You should be laughing too because I just can't get to myself. All right, but seriously, guys, let's see if he does he do the but seriously, guys? Do you think?
Oh, I got money on it. Probably will happen, but maybe we skipped it.
All right, here we go.
Laughing. I was having. I mean, I probably
video.
lost about 10 calories from just laughing so much. It was hilarious. It was hysterical.
All right, so this is like a super stupid nitpick, pardon me. But 10 calories from a laugh, it's not exactly like that really. I don't think he understands hyperbole and how when you the point of what makes those things funny or ridiculous is he presents something really unrealistic, like, oh, I laughed so hard I fucking lost 10 pounds of weight just halfway through the stream. Burning 10 calories from laughing, you know, like, okay, that's real.
It's not
funny.
Even, it's not even funny.
10 calories, yeah, you just...
you know what would have been better is, I was going to bust a gut from laughing so hard. It's like, there's so many better things, or even just to avoid it entirely, which is what the route I would have taken. But then again, I wouldn't have roasted a 14-year-old kid raising money for charity.
Yeah, I think the part of
was this video posted
part
on
of it,
April 1st or something?
Yeah, I guess so. But the thing is that the part of it that's funny is that, one, I'm pretty sure this is damn old, because if you're looking at the actual clip, they have, like, the enemy team has a Taric, which if you're not aware of League of Legends, it's pre-rework Taric, and that Taric rework was, I think, long before this video was uploaded. So he's covering old damn news, and that's just, you know, funny enough as it is. But I think the main thing that they got humor from is the fact that this kid did a League of Legends stream and he sucked ass at League. That's, you know, unfortunate. But I guess
I'm trying to figure out if it was posted on April 1st.
And then, you know, I was browsing. I'm like, okay, nothing too shady about this kid. I mean, the only shady thing is that
he's looking for things to be shady, like for the kid to be shitty over.
But looking at the Twitch chat was going wild, bro. Fake, you fake, bro. Fake,
bro.
Even the mods were saying it was fake.
But the thing that's funny is that, like, what really makes this funny for me is that he's going fake, and he shows only, like, he goes to the chat and there's only, like, one comment that says fake, and then he just words, and then he reads word for word. Even the mods think it's fake, and then he presents that as if it's, like, his opinion. Like, I guess even the mods think it's fake. Like, oh my god.
it was fake, dude. The dude's own friends. A moderator made a command, titled !fake. Not to give information that it wasn't fake, just for trolls. And then I was like, I haven't seen really anything that can, break the straw on the camel's back until this happened.
Did he just say break the straw on the camel's back?
Yes, he did.
All right, quick tip. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, I don't really understand, like, what your image of that saying is. Like, is it just like, man, that news was so bad that, like, the straw, like, the one piece of straw that was on the camel's back just snapped in two? No, like, the point of the saying is that, you're putting so much weight onto the camel, and then there's one last thing, and even if it's just a little straw, it's enough to just push it over the edge and kill the camel. Breaking the straw on the camel's back doesn't make any goddamn sense.
There's no PayPal here. Do you guys know what to do?
Nigga, what? Is this... I really thought this was a joke or something. Maybe he was gonna take off his mask or something and be some sort of famous comedian, because this is just jokes. What do you mean, do we know what to do? What do you mean, do we know what to do, bro? This is your stream. This is your charity stream. And you're asking viewers how to donate to it? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's...
pro tip, Oakdice just showed us his O-face.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But, I mean, yeah, this is a genuine funny thing to complain about. The guy does a charity live stream but doesn't know how to donate to the charity. It's pretty good.
You know what? But at least his heart's in the right place doing this for charity.
Yeah.
I would give him a pass on that one.
He's just really incompetent. And I guess that's funny.
He's 14 years old. Who cares? Give him a break.
Now,
we're going to fast forward a little bit to the end here, because there's one more thing that I noticed during the video that I really wanted to...
Just a mess. Now, unfortunately, this kid wasn't a scammer.
Unfortunately, did I hear that right? Unfortunately, this kid wasn't a scammer, so basically I don't have news today. Unfortunately.
It would have been funny as hell if it was some 14-year-old.
Yeah, it would have been funny as hell, but I mean,
it would give me probably more money if I could have said, oh, this kid, he's a scammer, he scammed people trying to donate to cancer research. That would have lined my pockets with some sweet YouTube cheddar.
Yeah, like, at first I thought he meant, unfortunately, and he meant fortunately, because, I don't know, maybe it was a misspeak.
Nope.
But no, he was like, because then it would have been fucking lol, OMG, hilarious. It's like, oh my god, you fucking lizard human.
Don't hover over next, hover over play.
Alright, now...
you want to go next. I wanted to keep watching.
No one wants to keep watching his Leafy ripoff. So you also see that he always does these ridiculous and clickbaity grills all over his fucking,
MOTE PLOX in... Wait, just read the title. You know what? RuneScape News. MOTE PLOX in danger. RajjPatel brings back TT RuneScape. ReturnOfWilderness screwed. Okay.
Alright, so...
I guess you gotta... I guess you gotta do clickbait, on YouTube to get any exposure. So you can't really fault them there.
All right, so just got to get to the MOTE PLOX part where...
MOTE PLOX is at 7:55.
All right, let's get to it.
I believe... No, sorry. He was talking about YouTube networks at around 7. I really want to touch on that, and it had to do a lot with MOTE PLOX.
Okay.
So just a little bit of backstory. MOTE PLOX recently, either Machinima dropped him or he left Machinima. There's plenty of reasons why you would want to leave a network, or a network would say, just cut ties with someone. Oakdice wants to give his 2 cents on it, but since MOTE PLOX hasn't come out with a statement, there's just too much speculation to really know anything.
Yeah,
and he'll give his 2 cents, and the 2 cents is really not even worth the 2 cents they're talking about.
Well, the thing you'll see is that when it comes to evidence for these bold claims, you almost can't make up how ridiculous his conclusions are. He'll be like, all right, so here's this little bit of evidence. Wow, that's kind of weird, isn't it? But this means that, nah. It's like, no, that does not follow. Are you crazy?
Yeah, it's a huge jump from
All right,
what he's
so
talking about to what he thinks it means.
let's just get
and
into
I
it.
don't necessarily see the in between.
However, I haven't seen him been uploading recently. Now, look, I'm not dissing MOTE. I'm not firing
No.
any
About
shots.
the
Just listen to
sub
what I
video.
say.
You've dissed on PLOX time and time again. You've called him like a potential drug addict. You've wondered if he had drug problems, alcohol problems. So you're not going to take this moment to diss on him and the fact that he's losing views. He's Social Blade isn't that hot right now. It's like, I'm not going to make fun of him. But here's why I think Machinima dropped his ass. It's like,
And not to even mention that, like, smaller channels tend to not benefit from fuck all by going to big, huge things like Machinima because they just really don't care about some of the smaller YouTube channels.
yeah, like if you get a false DMCA or a false flag and you're at about 25,000 subscribers, they don't really care. And you can get a network
even
partnership
at 100,000 or more. I've seen tons of YouTubers talk about how the worst decision they ever made was joining Machinima because they oftentimes will.
I know Leafy. He was on Machinima at about 100K, and then he quickly left as soon as he realized that wasn't for him.
Yeah, a lot of the time, what you'll see is people who partner with Machinima, they want out of Machinima and very quick. And there's tons of people who have made videos about, I'm trapped in Machinima. I'm not making, like, they're not making good on what they promised me. They're taking. For the service they're providing, they shouldn't be taking what they're taking, etc.
Well, we could talk about this. Well,
yeah, but I would probably
I would understand. Like, I don't even think like Machinima dropped PLOX. I think with all
I wouldn't speculate either way, but I'm saying there wouldn't surprise me if he had just left Machinima because it is not very common, and
that people would want to get out of it.
Yeah, and. Never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure if you look at the numbers, a lot of smaller channels, and I'm talking like under 500K, they don't stay with Machinima very long. They get out usually pretty quickly on. They don't have a very long Machinima tenure, if you will. And for me, that doesn't really, if you take that into consideration, it basically just means that, well, he's one of the many. This isn't a unique situation.
It's not news.
I'm not trying to bring any hate towards him at all. This is a different scenario, but the reason why he hasn't been uploading a lot because simply he's moving networks, and of course you kind of don't get paid when you are moving to different networks because it kind of gets complicated in regards to contracts. Now let's talk about how he could be in danger. That's one theory, which is probably not likely.
Not by the network.
But let's talk about the other theory, which is why he could be in danger. So what happens is, like I said, YouTube pays us 50% of what advertisers pay us, right? But then when you connect to a network, you get different benefits, but, the benefits are mainly kind of nothing, really. But what networks do is that they take an additional percentage of the pie. So YouTube pays us 50, and let's say a network I'm with pays me 50%. That means YouTube that pays the network 50%. The network will take another 50%. That would mean I'm only left with 25% of the pie. So basically, YouTube networks are taking another piece of the pie. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are wondering, well, why on earth? Why on earth would anybody be partnered with networks if that's the case? If you go on Social Blade, if you look up any YouTuber right now, Runescape YouTuber, every single one of them is partnered with a YouTube network, or a lot of them, like 99%. Now the question is, why is that? Why do people partner with networks when all they do is they take another chunk of the pie and leave less money? Well, there's a huge reason to this, and
shows three people. Look, they're all on networks.
Especially with gamers. Because the thing is, if you're going to be uploading content onto YouTube, you can monetize the video. But the thing is, under the law, if you monetize a video to get paid, you must own every single piece of the content.
That is not
true.
That's
not true.
You are full of shit.
That is completely false.
Fair use.
You want to know why? Because we are perfectly within our right to upload this podcast to YouTube through, what's it called, Liam?
Through basically the protection of fair use.
Yep.
Fair use basically is allowing people to use content for the purpose of critique, and if it's
critique, criticism, education,
or if it is
commentary, what we're doing
if
right
it's
now,
transformative in nature.
Yes, exactly. If this little bit of content that is being produced right now is different and distinguishable from the original that was produced, it normally more often than not falls in the category of fair use.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why a lot of big companies like Nintendo get a lot of crap from people is because they don't really respect fair use, and they do wide flagging that they're not allowed to do, and they're very, very specific about who they let use Nintendo kind of products for commentary. And I mean, this is like fair use 101. The reason why they do the networks isn't because you're not allowed to use the material.
Yeah, you don't get a copyright or a content ID if you're partnered with a network.
Well, no, here's the thing. The premise is that a lot of people are stupid about fair use, such as Nintendo, such as people that flag videos that are critique
YouTube
or commentary.
heroes.
Yeah. And the premise of these networks are basically they'll offer protection from people who will abuse the system. It's not that they're within their rights to do it. It's that it protects people who are not within their rights. And the problem why a lot of people don't stay with these networks is because
they promise it.
They promise it, and
they
it's not always
do
true.
it. That's one of the big things with Machinima, wasn't it?
And sometimes they will try to deal with it, but it's not dealt with quickly a lot of the time. You'll see people that basically say, well, the strike wore off on my channel, or we were able to settle it on our own before they were even able to make any progress in it at all.
Exactly.
So what's the point? Why am I giving all my income?
Yeah.
But you're wrong. Definitely 100% wrong. No, you just, God.
Just keep watching.
There's kind of a twist to this, because how am I going to be uploading a gameplay video and making money when I don't own the game?
Because fair use, you idiot.
Keep watching.
Like, the thing is, how am I making money off of RuneScape videos when I don't own the game RuneScape? That's illegal.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not illegal.
No, it's not.
And that is why you're supposed to
It's
have it.
transformative in nature, and
Plus
you are not violating any, like, intellectual property laws or anything. You are within your rights to make RuneScape commentaries.
Especially almost look up every gamer. They all partner to networks. That is why.
That's not why.
That's not why. You're wrong again.
I can't believe he has no idea.
Yeah, he's zero clue.
He's clueless.
I mean, he like, I'm guessing where he's going to come from his argument from authority. Like, well, I'm part of a network, so like.
Keep watching. Good. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen the video.
You're not supposed to be making money off of a game unless you own it. Other than
no,
the fact
not
that
true.
you're with a network in which they sort out contracts with everyone or other gaming companies, and that's how you're actually able to make money from gaming content. Other than that, it's kind of illegal.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You're wrong.
It's
not illegal.
very, very easy for your channel to be struck down. One of the reasons
it's very easy for it to be struck down because there are
not but not legally.
Yeah, like there are idiots that will flag content that is transformative in nature.
False flagging. Yep.
Yeah. It doesn't offer. It's not like they sorted out a contract with RuneScape where Machinima's like,
it's censorship.
You know what? We're gonna like let you do RuneScape videos with your network as long as they're partnered with your network.
Here's where the problem is. Like, how did he make RuneScape videos before he got partnered with the network? Because he obviously had to have a certain amount of subscribers and views to get an opportunity to get a partnership with the network. So shouldn't everyone just be like completely taken off of YouTube, RuneScape YouTube before?
Yeah,
because like you're not allowed to make it before a network, and the network doesn't come first.
Yeah, here's just a quick thing of what isn't fair use. What we're doing right now is fair use and allowed. What wouldn't be fair use?
If we wholeheartedly uploaded your content and monetized it, that's not fair use.
Yeah, that's not transformative nature. That's not critique. But I suggest you might want to look at fair use and copyright law on YouTube a bit more because you're very ill-informed. And
I'm not 100% sure. I think it gets worse because remember,
Oakdice, how are you still making video? Your videos, your channel should be struck down. The biggest reason is because I'm with Machinima. I mean,
no, it's not.
That's not.
Machinima years ago, but I know a lot of people complain about Machinima. But I actually love Machinima, the network I'm with, because they're like the hound dogs of the network. They're really huge, and basically people wouldn't want to mess with them more.
So essentially, we should be afraid of uploading this podcast because Machinima will listen to Oakdice's personal message or phone call. Hey, take him down. Sorry, just
No,
an
it's like he just
FYI.
doesn't understand really what
He
the
has
point of
no
the network
idea.
is. Like he's clearly signed contracts and is like
He's very
involved with one, but
ill-informed.
he doesn't really understand. No, machinima isn't like pit bulls that'll go around and like, you know,
They're kind of the opposite of that. Actually, they don't do that.
swing chains around and stuff and be like, yeah, you fuck with our buddy Oakdice, you're gonna regret it. No, they are very much a large business that is just trying to cast a huge net. They like getting the biggest possible YouTubers. That's the one that they'll give the absolute best service to because they're making the most individual profit. But where they make a crap ton of profit is just a huge net where they get a absolute crap ton of people from like the 20 to 300K sub range.
I believe this is called market penetration.
Yeah.
Where you go and you try and grab the most amount of people for the least amount of money.
Yeah, and they will basically have a massive amount of number of people in that range, and they'll make they won't be making on an individual case as much as a huge like 10 million sub YouTuber, but they're going to overall make more money off of those that demographic because one, there's so many channels in that range, and there's so many up-and-coming channels, and they can just get so many. Two, they're incredibly replaceable. It's not like if you lose it, like someone with 3 million subs, that's a huge blow, and it's like, oh crap, we want to keep this person. If you lose someone with 90K subs,
I got a 0.3
it's like,
here.
well, whatever, we got 1,000 more of you.
0.3, they want you to stay with the network when you're small in hopes that if you become big, they can profit off you even more. If you look at channels like Sky's Minecraft and most of the people that a lot of the very popular Minecraft YouTubers that start off on RuneScape, they were partnered with Machinima through RuneScape, and they stayed partnered through Minecraft. So their hope still is if they get you when you're small, you'll have a brand loyalty to them.
Yeah, and really,
it did work for some of them, yes.
It did work, but you're also.
But they do get the best service from Machinima because Sky has 12 million subs. A lot of those Minecraft YouTubers have 7+ million that I'm talking about.
It harder for people to strike down my videos for no reason because a lot of people can strike down videos sometimes for basically no reason. When you're with a network, it makes the process a lot harder. So just the fact that MOTE isn't partnered with anyone is kind of crazy. That is why I'm probably saying he's maybe transitioning to another network, and I could explain why he hasn't uploaded as much as he used to. Other than that,
before it continues, I'm not really too. Was there a resolution? Did he end up being on another network?
He's still not on another network right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not only is it not uncommon, it's pretty popular these days to basically go, this isn't worth it. I'm going to do it on my own because again, a lot of YouTube channels don't get significant enough service for what they're paying, and they'll still see trouble for stuff like flags. They'll still not get the guaranteed resolution they're promised, and they do get stuff like content IDs maybe, but overall, they don't feel like the service they're being provided is worth the money they're paying for it. And a lot of people end up doing better not on the network. Another way that people do it is also by using stuff like Patreon or similar
Twitch donations. No, it's okay. I'm sick of this.
Yeah,
hearing this moron talk about fair.
What does he say is like what does he say is like going wrong? Like he may be in danger. Like
he may be in danger because he could be struck down. Maybe
Machinima
dropped him.
Oh, okay. That just shows that I haven't.
It's because look, he sucks now. Machinima even dropped him. It's like no.
That just shows kind of how pretty misleading the title is.
He's also very petty because he got a lot of hate for a story on MOTE, which was false, calling him like who's speculating about drug and alcohol abuse.
Yeah. Well,
abuse, like he.
Yeah, I know.
Abuse.
Well, the one thing that I think is
not
that
use. Which one?
Like the title is just really misleading because when I saw that title and whenever I've seen it since, I've always just assumed that basically. Like, PLOX was in immediate danger, like, there's something that's going to hurt him or something, you know? But no. And, again, Anime Grill. You gotta get those clickbaits
This is
in.
the rant about God. I haven't seen this one.
With such a clearly well-informed person who is so well-spoken, I can't wait to hear him.
I can't wait to hear what he has to say about God.
Yeah, philosophize on God and death and all that
I
kind
like
of
the
stuff.
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh my God, it's 20 fucking minutes
Hello,
long.
ladies
Jesus
and
Christ,
gentlemen.
man.
Oh, look at that
Welcome to a
sweet
rant video.
ad
Now,
revenue.
I haven't done a rant video in a while, and the style in which I do rant videos is very different to how other people do rant videos. I shouldn't really be calling it a rant video, but I just like to use the term rant because that's all I'm doing. I'm just venting and ranting.
Then
that's
it's
good
a-
and
then it's a rant
And
video.
in these videos, I think I've already said this before, but yeah, I like to keep the screen blank and just black because I just want you to listen to what I have to say. Like, nothing I'm going to be showing on screen will have any relevance. That's why the screen will be blank the whole time.
Should we like
So
skip
with that
part
being
three
said,
when he talks?
Well, we're good.
I just want to see how long he's going to do the unnecessary intro for, because these aren't really exactly things that need to have been said.
Not at all.
Like,
Not even.
What are we talking about today?
you know, I do, you know, my rant videos are different than everyone else's rant videos
And here's
because
why.
what I really want to do is vent and rant about things. So it's not really necessarily a rant video. It's like, isn't you fucking just explain a rant video, whatever, dude.
That's exactly what a rant
is
video entails.
God. Now, before you click off this video and you immediately...
Like, what is he trying to imply other rant videos on YouTube are? Like, people, like, fucking opening jars of pickles while playing, like, the Benny Hill theme song in the background. Like, you've pretty much just given it exactly what a goddamn rant video is. That's what everyone does for rant videos.
Alright, before we like completely destroy him, let's actually hear what he has to say before we can start to make fun of
Dude,
what
it's
he's talking
20
about.
minutes long. It's how long are we gonna have to wait till he gets?
I say if we like
videos,
just like
oh my
throw
god,
in
this
a
guy's
different
it's a
time,
Christian
probably
nut
5
job.
seconds.
I'm gone. Wrong. Okay, this video has nothing to do with religion whatsoever.
God is a
I
pretty
won't
fundamental
even
part of
mention
many
the word
religions.
religion.
Yeah, but if he doesn't want to talk about religion,
Now,
just
a lot of
whatever.
people have this subliminal message of when the term God is brought up. A lot
Subliminal
of people
message.
think heaven or hell or
Subliminal
sinning or salvation
I-
or this guy floating around
I don't
doing
know.
mystical stuff. That's what a lot of people think God is. Wrong. Now, I am a Christian, but I'm not bringing religion into this video. But the definition
but I
of
will
God,
say that
okay,
I'm
and this will
Christian.
make sense in the video. The definition of God is the end of infinity and the beginning of everything. Okay? Now,
That's
again, that's going to
nonsense.
sound pretty crazy, but let's dive
No,
into this
I-
video
I-
and let me
I don't
explain.
really want to.
So, in this video,
I don't
I
even wanna
guess I'm
hear
going to be
this guy talk
criticizing
about
science, merely because
And I will say he's
science,
talking about religion.
science is nothing. The only reason
Did
why
you just say
science
science
is
is
relevant
Just let him
to
go.
us is because of the fact that we are human beings. But what people have to comprehend, science isn't something made by a divine or quote-unquote in terms perfect beings. Science is something that is created by humans, animals. I mean, we are animals.
Okay, the reason why science tends to be a better method of explanation of the universe and it's more reliable is that it's evidence-based. Now, religion and God is obviously, I don't want to turn this into the edgy religion podcast, but I'm just giving the two reasons why science is an effective method of explaining the universe. Because religion and God is basically a system that is based on faith and personal experience, which are two powerful things for personal belief, but are not testable, repeatable, and you are unable to actually prove them, thus making it an unfalsifiable hypothesis, which is usually atheists take the position of there's no evidence for or against something, but if there's no evidence for something, there's no reason to believe in it. While someone will, I believe in faith, or I have personal experiences that have basically shaped how I believe in what I believe. So that is the difference there. The reason why science is so good, and within a couple of 100 years, basically increased the quality of human life and progression of science, of technology and medicine, is that it's self-correcting and evidence-based. The scientific method is a perfect way of basically getting to the bottom of things quickly and throwing out what is unnecessary or unprovable. You saying that science is just nothing, science is a human invention, is bullcrap because it exceeds human understanding, because it ignores stuff like personal experience, which is irrelevant when you're actually wanting to find out like an answer or a theory. So, I don't know. Garbage.
And the way in which we are perspecting and perceiving the world
Perceiving.
is via something called quote-unquote science. So
No, it's
basically, science is imperfect. People say there's facts and
You
everything.
did not establish that. You
You
said
know what? Let's move on from this idiot. Honestly, I can't ever listen to this guy talk about God.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
so. Science is imperfect. I mean, like you just said, it's created by animals, by people. I mean,
like, here's my thing.
that
Like,
doesn't that what you said doesn't necessarily follow. You can create
Thing
a
is,
perfect circle.
most, if not
As
all,
a
I think
animal.
I'm pretty sure most, if not all, scientists, they operate with the idea that God doesn't exist, and they want to do
Not
that.
necessarily.
Well, not all of them. But
It's
like,
that it's an irrelevant
it-
question.
it's an
There's
irrelevant-
Christian scientists, there's Muslim
yeah, okay.
scientists, there's atheist scientists, but God has never been touched as a subject.
yeah, because the thing is that they want to explore the world not through the idea of somebody creating it, but by like things happen.
Or rather, what's provable. And
Yeah.
God, you can't prove or disprove God, and
Exactly.
so it's irrelevant to the conversation.
But
But you can prove things, such as cosmic background radiation,
this is getting really off
distance
topic.
of stars, that kind of stuff.
It's getting really off topic. Let's get
It's
out
it's,
of this.
it's not really that off
Yeah,
topic.
Oakdice is an idiot. Let's move on to the next
Yeah.
one.
2 minutes in and he's already like
Hey.
ridiculous on everything. he's
Oh,
talking about.
okay. This one was
Alicia 12287 is going to jail.
skip to 3 minutes in. I'm pretty sure that's when it is.
Alright, oops. We got. Alright,
Yep.
here we go.
Probably about 3 minutes in, I think it was. No, wait, back a bit. Perfect.
Alright, here we go.
This is the gem himself with his great allegations, right?
Let's see just first off how. Just keep in mind the weight of evidence in
What?
he has for how big his claims are. And it's pretty,
Alicia,
pretty
and
fun.
something crazy that happened to me. Oh, not me, her. But
I
by
wonder.
taking a
Has
look
this ever
at this
happened
clip,
to you?
What
Let's
happened
see.
was Alicia 12887 got a call, and if you pay close
I like the
attention,
TED
look
doll in
at
the
the
background. I really
expression
like that.
on her face. Now, by just looking at this is not your everyday expression. I mean, this is the kind of expression you get when on Monday,
But before he gives this example, yeah, I agree. That's not like an everyday expression. That seems that she's having a very concerning phone call. Not like, but what I would say is that's the same kind of the face that I would give if
I missed
I'm-
a shift
I'm-
at work.
not even that serious.
like,
Like if
huh?
I'm home on Saturday morning and someone goes, someone didn't show up to work, you got to come in for work right now, and it's like, okay, I'll come into work even though I was just about to have fun and I had plans. Like that's the face that I would have. I wouldn't have the face.
I have a question for Oakdice. Since according to you, you have to own 100% of the content you upload. Did you purchase the rights to show this,
Yeah.
or did you upload it through with the hopes that it falls under fair use?
Yeah,
which it does. Good job, by the way.
Are you?
So do you own this? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Did Machinima make a contract with Alicia 12287 or whatever her name is, or are you using this because you know damn well you have fair use of content for criticism?
You are well within your right
Anyways.
to upload this, but it's kind of hypocritical when you said you have to own 100% of the content you upload to YouTube.
Let's see what this great philosophical mind
Go ahead.
is able to
Play that.
expression. I mean, this is the kind of expression you get when on Monday, you deposited $1,500 in the bank, and you just got a call right now saying you're negative $75. I mean,
Oh, George Carlin asked. This guy's a great comedian. Did you laugh, Liam? I didn't laugh. No.
I wasn't even aware that he was joking. I thought that he was trying to make it.
He was making an appeal to personal experience, right?
Yeah.
this is not your everyday. This is the kind of expression you get when the other day you landed your friend in a license spirit shield, and when you come
Hey,
along on and
it's in
claim it,
RuneScape.
your friend
Nice.
says, "Who are you now?" I mean, this is
This is the kind of face where it's like, hey, you want to hang out Friday?
Now she just
Yeah,
looks
sure.
mad.
And then you're calling on the phone, and then someone goes, sorry, I can't hang out Friday, and then they give you a long explanation. You're like, whatever.
She
Kind of
just
annoying,
looks
okay.
bored and a little
some serious stuff.
miffed.
But
Not
I mean, in all
sad,
seriousness,
teary-eyed.
apparently what happened was that Alicia owed a lot of fines to a company, and that call was actually a police officer telling her that she actually has to do jail time. Now, I don't know if she's told anybody this, but then again, that's just
something-
speculation. I mean, I've talked to some people who've said that this is true.
So who are these people?
So,
are they?
you're
is
not-
it a credible source?
Yeah, I'm just saying
This
that
is ridiculous.
you're really not doing a good job of the whole. I'm not the one saying this, okay? Someone else told me.
People told me. I'm not gonna tell you who, but they said it's true, and I'm run with what they're saying as opposed to the thousands of naysayers out there that think this is bullshit.
Yeah, well, my friend's friend said that.
That TED
that,
Talk.
no, that I'm not saying this, by the way. My
Yeah,
friend's
okay.
friend told me that Oakdice is actually the one on the phone with Alicia right here, and he was staging this.
4 views.
Yeah, for this drama video. Now,
Well done.
that I'm not the one saying this. Someone else told me. I have credible sources. I don't have the proof of it, but
I don't have it on me or anything, but like no one's gonna ask me for that.
yeah,
right?
that's all you have to know.
Go on.
True, but then again, I mean, I can't confirm this. I'm not Alicia. I know
Okay.
there's a lot of Alicia fans.
No,
Maybe
you
clear this
fucking
up, but
can't,
for now, I'm
idiot.
going to be speculating that she may be going to jail. Oh my
all
god,
I
that's
can do,
so
all I can
crazy.
do, guys,
You
is
think-
speculate that she might be going to jail. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
This is the best you could come up with. A police officer called her saying you're probably gonna have to do jail time, as opposed to a police officer executing an arrest warrant.
Yeah, like
Are you kidding me?
the police officer were it's like
Can
it's
you
like
come
someone
and turn
goes like
yourself
someone, yeah, it's like some
maybe you'd be a real pal.
some person is getting robbed and they go like on the phone and they're called the police, there's someone in my house. And then the police officers call home again, the thieves pick up the phone and they're like, hello? They're like, this is a police officer, we're about to come over and investigate the scene, just wanted to check in again. Like, yeah. If this person was really wanted for however
It
much
sounds
money
like
not
fraud.
paid or fraud,
Yeah.
do you really think they're going to be like, well, these are looking sketchy, we might have to go arrest you? I mean, I don't know why we even have to defeat it. It's just so self-evidently ridiculous
I
and
don't
bullshit.
understand why he doesn't understand how this is ridiculous. I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
totally does. Like, it's just that no one... It's like, if you even look at his videos, his views has even gone down. Because most people are like, oh, wow, that's pretty freaking messed up. Oh, wait, it's an Oakdice video. Obviously, he's just going to make something
Do you want to
up.
continue with this one or move on to the next
I'm going to
one?
move on, because
Next
this
one,
is...
I completely understand. This is one where we're both going to get live reactions because we both don't know a whole lot about...
Yeah, well, I've never seen most of the other ones, too, because, you know,
Well,
who the hell watches Oakdice?
I've seen a fair few.
Oh, you watch Oakdice.
Whatever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Oakdice. And
No,
yesterday
no,
I-
no, no.
Oh, no, you're not my
You're
boy.
not-
You're
you're-
not my boy.
you're no one's boy.
No.
Okay?
Maybe
No.
like Ava Doof's boy back in the day where you'd scratch each other's backs, but other than that, no.
Yeah, no. I would rather you just say, hey, it's your resident shit poster, Oakdice. Time for a fucking new
It's
cesspool.
time to get right into the news.
Let's get right into the news.
a little bit of a conversation with Mr. Bug last
there's
night
trees
again
all
on
around it,
Discord,
maybe.
and I'm ready to make a rant video because again I am not so happy whatsoever. A lot of people
Oh, okay,
are looking
here's the
at the
thing,
wrong
Oakdice.
side of the picture and they're trying to paint me.
Pause the video. Do you ever wonder why people are mad at you? Does it just slip your mind why people don't like you? Why you get so many dislikes? Does it ever does it ever occur to you? The common denominator is always me, but it's never my fault.
Yeah,
Never.
you just have bad luck. You're always trying to accurately report the news.
I mean, like with the whole MOTE PLOX thing, the Alicia thing, ironclad sources, amazing content, well delivered through fair use too. Bye, good job.
Oh, and what about his scintillating and fact-based
It's hard
commentary on
hard hitting.
on fair use, because he was totally right on that. It wasn't like what he was saying was just a bunch of bull crap that a single Google search would prove him wrong. But you know what? People don't like you because, you know what, they just got you wrong, okay?
It's not anything you can do. Please keep up doing this because we want to make Oakdice 2 and 3 and 4.
Yeah,
This
of
is
course.
fun. This is fun for us.
Yeah, it's pretty low-hanging fruit. But let's go on.
And they're trying to paint me as the villain, when in reality it is kind of the exact opposite.
Oh,
Anyways,
you're
before we go
never
ahead
the
and jump into
villain,
this
huh?
rant,
Oh, so we can just
One
go
can-
on for
one can-
hours
one
if you're
can-
not the
Yeah,
villain.
one can infer that if he's not the villain, he's the hero. He,
Or at least
therefore,
a nice
is the
guy.
hero that YouTube and RuneScape deserves. He can...
They may not want him, though. But-
they may not want him, but he does what he's willing to put himself, his reputation, on the line to do what he does.
And you know what?
We don't even say... Not only do we not say thank you, we call him the villain. They talk about one of the most painful things someone can be is wrongfully accused and have to do time or have a ruined reputation because they're wrongfully accused. But you know what? Your story is moving me, Oakdice.
So sorry.
You're an incredible
Let's
man.
watch you cook raw pipes.
I remember, guys, every single day I do a 10, for the next 10 days, I'm going to be doing a 10 mil old school weed giveaway, and I'm also going to be doing a goodie bag. If you guys want to have a shot
my
Oh,
God.
Okay.
A wonderful man.
What a
goodie bag, all you got to do is comment something down below. If your comment is interesting enough and I pick it,
All you have to do is generate traffic to my YouTube channel. No big deal.
All you have to do is pay the bills.
You know what? I'm not trying to say that it's a bad idea because plenty of YouTubers have done the giveaway thing, and
can cover
it's
some more in
it's
the next
fairly
podcast
it's
if
fairly
you want.
understood to be kind of a transaction. I'm giving away some shit to fans, as long as you guys give me some promotion on the search engines, basically.
I don't fault him for that.
I don't fault him for
Not
it,
at
but
all.
like presenting
It
it like
happens.
they call me the villain, but I do this. It's like, yeah, everyone
That's
does
actually
that.
a really good point. It's like, oh, how could I? They're talking about being the villain, but oh, next clip, look at me giving away some. Free
Yeah, it's
GT.
a neutral
How
transaction.
could I be a bad guy?
You want their views and traffic, and thus you want your videos and channel to get more recommended because you're getting lots of viewer participation. It's good for the search engines, and in exchange for that, you're giving your audience items. It is a transaction. It's not like you're just going, I'll add a random fucking person in my friends chat and give them that, and
Yeah,
that's
that'd be a really nice gesture, sure.
and
But it doesn't pay the bills if you can't
Yeah.
record it. And
So-
we live in the culture as if you didn't get it on video, did it really happen?
oh yeah, that's true.
you'll have a shot, and good luck with that. Also, at the end of the video, I'll be showing the winners from yesterday's goodie bag so you can see what they won, and from my weed giveaway. And yeah, I'll give you guys more information. Anyway, with that
Congrats
being
on
said, I don't
25
wanna waste
cooking,
too
by the
much
way.
time.
Oh yeah,
Let's
stew,
get into
salmon, and
this
fruit
rant.
batters.
So last night, I talked to Mr. Bug, and I got his side of the story, like what he fully told me. And in this video, I'm going to be talking mainly about what he said. But I'm going to say, I told him multiple times last night, I thought what he said was bullshit, and I still think to this day it was bullshit, because I believe he was paid for what he did, okay? But yesterday, he told me that it was the exact opposite. He told me that he was never paid for that video, and that was the problem. He told me that that private server video that came out, the one he made about Rune Unique, that video was initially supposed to be a promotional video for Rune Unique. That was true, okay? It was supposed to be a promotional video. That is why the video looks like that. That's why the video is so biased towards the Rune Unique server. And somewhere down the line, stuff, I guess, for him looked shady, and he didn't believe that Rune Unique was going to hold up to their side of the bargain, and ultimately he didn't feel like he was going to get paid for making that video. So instead of making a promotional video for Rune Unique, he, I guess for some reason, decided to upload the video anyway, but as an underground video. Now, again, I told him this yesterday, I still to this day believe that is utter bullshit. If you look at my video, my Mr. Bug Exposed video, I mean, it kind of looks like he was paid. Like, not even kind of, a lot looks like he was paid.
All right,
Okay.
who even cares? Okay, if he wasn't paid or was paid, the intent is still exactly the same. It's still basically the same crime. It's just that he didn't get compensation for committing it. Like, if I'm gonna say, here's $100 for you to give a testimony for something that's sketchy and not allowed, and then you give the testimony, and then I don't give you the $100. You still gave the testimony. It doesn't matter if he received money or not. He's still fucked up. Like, I don't really see why this is such a big deal. And for the record, why are you giving them such a weird promo thing? Like, I don't really think you need to go into their service and all that, but whatever.
Anyway, Mr. Bug's side of the story was that he was never paid, and he said that if he was paid
So
by
what?
Rune Unique, that video would not have been an underground series. It would have been a promotional video for Rune Unique server.
It already
which,
was.
again, is really stupid, and stuff gets kind of
Obviously.
weird.
Have you ever
because
heard
Mr.
of
Bug
the
told
idea
me
that any
and I
publicity is
told him,
good
why would you
publicity?
even want to promote
Yeah,
it?
because that's true.
Yeah, let's see if he gets into why he's not the villain of YouTube. Or was that just the one comment at the beginning?
Downloaded that private server Reunique, he was
Wow,
absolutely
more advertising
freaking
for
out to the point
Reunique,
where he
huh?
was commenting on people's channel,
Hey,
asking
were you
them
paid for
how
this?
to know if he was ratted, because he thought he was ratted. He was scared out of his mind, like, oh my god, this private server could have ratted.
Right. I don't care.
Were you paid for this? All I'm seeing is Reunique.
$100 was willing to
I think it's
redo
Runescape.
his
It doesn't
whole
seem like it's
viewer base of
Runescape.
his into
Okay,
a private
Runescape,
server
sorry.
he didn't even know was safe.
Last time I trust
didn't even know
Oakdice's
if the
pronunciation.
All right, dude.
Private servers are really
Oh my
unsafe,
god,
and
like,
allow you-
all right, I'll agree with you. You were kind of right. I mean, I don't really see why you need to establish
We are
that.
6 minutes into this video and he won't get off
Yeah, like,
the fucking
even,
first
and when
point.
he is right about things, he'll never shut up about things. Like,
I was right, and here's why.
it's like, I don't even know, was he even arguing against you when he did that? Because it's like, oh, is this, oh my god, okay, let's just see when he gets back into the why he's not the devil.
Good point.
oh my goodness. Look, if I was getting, if I was getting like 200k views per video, 300k views, then yeah, my videos may be influenced by money. But if I'm getting like 20, 15 bucks per video, that is shit, bro. California.
All right, so you're doing these videos because you're passionate about clickbaity bullshit with hazy speculation on whatever is popular in the YouTube search engines right now for RuneScape. You're doing this because you love your fans. You're saying, oh, people are wondering why Alicia looked concerned on her stream last night and had to leave. You know what? I'm going to report the hard facts. I'm going to do in-depth investigation and find out the 3 people on Twitter who said she's going to jail. And, you know, it's because this is something that you're passionate about. I mean, come on, man.
I think his passion is basically just trying to follow the nearest trend, or like what's trending. Just like you said with how all his videos are based around what's popular in the RuneScape search engine on YouTube,
or whatever's big story on Reddit or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, he really desperately wants to be the next big thing of this website. And granted, he is gaining a small amount of traffic per view, per video, but
it's
honestly,
stagnated
like,
though. He isn't.
It is extremely stagnated, and it would help if you weren't just such like a terrible member of the community. Really, like honestly, I can't think of anybody that would consider going to you for news in RuneScape that's actually truth. I can't consider anyone that would take your opinion at face value. I don't know why anybody gets an enjoyment out of watching you. I completely understand why a lot of people dislike your videos and leave mean comments. And for you to actually open up the beginning of this video wondering, like, why you're the victim again or why people are coming after you again.
It's like, I even remember somewhere down the line you've had a couple of good videos where, you know, you've hit gold and stuff, and
loot from 100,000 swaps. Yeah, that was a good video. Good job with those.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, like, there's just a low effortness to it of it's like, if you were really passionate about this community, why would you be so intent on throwing every major person under the bus when you can even smell what you can maybe loosely, tenuously throw off as like a controversy, like, oh, this person's out with a network and they haven't been with a network for a couple of weeks.
Oh, and they're still not with a network.
That means they're fucked. Or they could just not be with a network, but they're probably fucked.
Like, have you ever seen Mr. Nightmare on YouTube? 1.7 million subscribers. He's not with the network because he doesn't really want to be with the network. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had to work around some stuff, but he still uploads videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just ridiculous. And the thing is, it's the first thing that pops into his head that he just runs with it for the story.
You know, we all know you do understand why you get the dislikes, because
And you
again,
do
you
understand
do clickbait.
fair use.
But here's what I think. If this is just for the hypothetical, you are actually wondering these questions. One, a good advice would be try and build bridges in the community rather than burn them, and, you know,
before you even meet them.
Yeah. Two, don't slander people for being drug addicts or alcoholics when you've, one, never met them, and two, the amount of access you get to their personal life is so fucking limited, and the evidence you can derive from that is so limited that there's no leg to stand on. Don't do that, especially if they're liked members of the communities or even popular people.
The only thing people love to do more than building someone up is tearing them down.
Yeah, well, people like seeing. You know, it's like how they say it's a lot harder to get fame than it is infamy, but both will lead you to being popular, right?
I guess
So,
he's,
yeah, I guess that's it.
Are you sure? There's probably some more stuff that
All right.
we just paused it at.
Just to live in a 1-bedroom condo, it's like 1.2K rent per month. And people want to say if you know,
in
if
California,
they offered you
or what, did he
$600,
give
you
the
would have
city?
done the
Does he
video,
live in LA?
bro.
He just said
And people want to say if you know, if they offered you $600, you would have done the video, bro. What? So I'm gonna go ahead and sell out my channel just so I can get half of my rent this month. I mean, wake up, people. No, I do stuff for a reason.
You would
I'm just
sell
letting
out
you
your
guys know.
channel
You
if you
understand?
think you would
So
get
yeah,
pretty
no matter
good
how
views.
you look at it,
Yes,
stuff
because
is weird.
you
If
bullshit
look at
around
it,
fake
stuff is-
stories.
It's like, I get $20 a video or whatever he said.
But
It's
the
like,
fake videos make it 100K views and a ton of dislikes, but that'll still pay my rent.
yeah, you get on an average video, but sometimes you do strike gold. You hit while the iron's hot, or, you know, you just get lucky with the search engines, and you do get a big video that blows up. It's obvious to anyone that the $600 is a poor investment with someone who runs a channel that gets $20 consistently, and oftentimes can get those over $100 for a video kind of thing. That's why people aren't saying that you would do it, because it's just a shitty investment. Now, if someone was gonna offer you like $6,000 to stop doing YouTube, or to do like some kind of channel that would,
Probably not pay your rent.
yeah, I'm guaranteeing fucking you would still do it.
Yeah.
And isn't this mostly just like a pet project too, so you can maintain awareness of your, like, once was your dicing clan or whatever, but now transferring, like,
To a swapping,
yeah, like,
every annotation on his videos, I think it says click here to swap, so obviously that's a huge part of
yeah,
his,
it's mostly just
it's
a
marketing. You know what? It
yeah,
really
it's
is.
mostly
it's
just a vessel to further promote his transferring.
You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Oakdice might be a pretty smart marketer after all.
Yeah. Well,
It's
maybe
a pretty popular French or chat to swap gold. It's true.
Anyway, with that being said, let's get on
Yes,
to
the
the
most.
last part of the video where I'm going to be showing you the goodie bag winners.
No,
So,
I don't
first
want
of all,
to
I'm gonna be
I don't
showing-
really care. All right, I think that's it.
yeah, that's it.
All right, guys, thanks for watching the, what are we going to call it, roast dice?
Yeah, let's roast
I'm going
dice.
to call it roast